Brace yourself. Because what you about to see I sent to just cool tech, it's the kind of future gear that makes today feel like the Stone Age. Before we dive into the wildest inventions humanity's cooking up, smash that subscribe button because this channel is your front row seat to the future before the rest of the world even wakes up. The coolest technologies of the future don't just look futuristic. They think, they adapt, they evolve, and they bend reality in ways we used to only see in sci-fi movies. And once you see what's coming, you'll never look at your phone, your home, or even your own body the same way again. Let's kick this off with something insane. Devices that can literally shapeshift. Imagine owning a gadget that melts into whatever tool you need. 1 minute, it's a phone. The next, it's a drone. The next, it's a mini speaker, and then it turns into a wearable. This is programmable matter, tiny microbots that merge, separate, stretch, and rebuild on command. If the objects around you could morph like digital clay, what would you create first? Right when you think that's cool, the next wave hits even harder, hyper-intelligent personal AI cores. These aren't assistants, these are digital versions of you. They learn your behavior, predict your choices, fix your mistakes, optimize your life, and manage your digital world better than you ever could. They know your schedule, your habits, your tone, your preferences, and they improve you like a personal operating system. If you had a second brain running your life in the background, how unstoppable would you become? But let's turn it up another level, holographic computing. Forget screens. Forget VR headsets. Full-scale holograms projected out of palm-sized devices, drawing interfaces in the air like Tony Stark's lab. You swipe through floating tabs, pinch open documents, drag videos into space, and it all follows your eyes and hand movements with perfect precision. If your workspace existed in thin air, how big would your world get? But that's just the warm-up. The future is about to flip when neural interaction tech goes mainstream, tech that responds to your intent before you move a muscle. Microsignals from your brain and muscles activate entire systems. Open doors, control holograms, fly drones, type messages, and run apps. Just by wanting to. Your body becomes the controller. If you could control the world with your mind, what would be the first thing you'd command? And here's where it gets crazy. Smart environments that behave like living organisms. Homes with walls that shift texture, lighting that adjusts to your mood, air systems that analyze your stress levels, and surfaces that react to your presence. Imagine walking into your room and the lights soften, the walls display ocean waves. The music shifts to your heartbeat rhythm, and the temperature adapts to your comfort without asking. If your home felt alive, would you ever want to leave? But hold up, let's jump into transport because the future just broke physics without breaking the rules. Autonomous gravity-skimming vehicles. These things hover inches above the ground using magnetic field stabilization. No wheels, no friction. No noise. They glide, smooth, silent, smart, not cars, pods. Step in, sit back, and it navigates the world flawlessly based on your mood, weather, and personal preferences. If travel became silent, smooth, and effortless, where would you go first? Now brace yourself, because the future of health tech might be the coolest of all. Nanomedical swarms, microscopic bots injected into your bloodstream that repair cells, clean arteries, destroy harmful bacteria, and boost your immunity on demand. Real-time health monitoring from inside your body. If your health could repair itself from the inside out, how long would you want to live? Speaking of botas, let's talk about the wildest wearable tech, reactive bioskins. Clothing made from living smart fibers that shift thickness, temperature, color, and pattern automatically depending on your environment and your mood. Your shirt becomes a heater, your jacket becomes armor. Your clothes become your second skin. If your clothing could adapt like a living organism, what would you wear every day? Quick mid-video reminder. If this future is blowing your mind, hit that subscribe button because we're nowhere near done yet. Next up, future food tech. Labs are engineering microreactor kitchens that can 3D print meals with perfect nutrition, flavor, and texture in minutes. Zero waste, zero guesswork. Perfect portioning. You click a button and boom, a gourmet meal appears, tuned exactly to your diet. If cooking took 30 seconds and zero effort, How would your lifestyle change? And let's talk about energy because the future is ditching charging completely. Wireless global charging grids. Imagine walking anywhere and your devices charge automatically through the air. Phones, earbuds, wearables, always full, never plugged in. Energy becomes ambient, invisible, unlimited, everywhere. If your world was wire-free forever, how many chargers would you throw out? But now, it's time for the wildest technology humanity is working on. Synthetic reality layers. This is an AR, not VR, not holograms. A digital layer over the real world visible through micro-lenses, nano-projectors, or neural implants. Digital objects sit in the real world like they're physically there. Drag a window onto your wall. Place a floating clock above your desk. Keep a virtual pet running around your living room. If your reality became customizable, what would your world look like? And here's the most mind-blowing part. Every one of these technologies connects. Your iCore runs, your home, your holograms, your transportation, your bioskin, your digital layers, your health bots, everything. The future isn't a bunch of cool inventions. It's a full ecosystem designed to evolve with you. Final reminder before we wrap. Hit that subscribe button because the future is happening fast. And you don't want to be the one catching up while everyone else is living in 2050. So here's the truth. These aren't just the coolest technologies of the future. They are the next stage of human evolution. The line between humans and technology isn't just getting blurry, it's disappearing. Soon you won't just use the future, you'll be part of it. And now the real question is simple. When the coolest technologies finally arrive, are you ready to hold the future in your hands?